We live. We back. We back. Here y'all go. I dropped the link. Definitely would like to start off by letting everybody know that we gonna take it easy for the first little 5-10 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever it is. In my bonnet and all of that, Lord, we going viral. All right, my bro back. Thank you for coming back, bro. Thank you for helping me too. Set that up. I appreciate it.
No doubt, no doubt. Dre, you got a low background sound. I think you got it driving.
Yeah, I just wanted to say just a few things. Y'all able to hear me? Uh, Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah,
Yes, we
we
can
can
hear you.
hear you.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to acknowledge the fact that Hot Tea Girl, you did an amazing job. I enjoyed it. You stood on business when it came down to him trying to talk about other content creators. You kept trying to shift the conversation, and he wasn't with that. You was more mature than him, and you handled it perfectly. So I just want to applaud you for how you took care of that whole situation because that was highly unacceptable with how he was handling it. He was allowing other people to go on the platform to say what they wanted to say on his end versus your supporters. So he
Thank
was
you. I
being
appreciate
completely
that.
biased from the gate. I enjoyed it. You know what? Do it from here on out on your own with people like Banga, Voice, all of them. With him, no, you didn't need him at all. At first, I was like, okay, well, let's just go ahead and give this a try. Play devil's advocate for a little bit, but
Right,
no, he wasn't worth it, and it just goes to show that you didn't. It's just a lesson to be learned. I
right.
enjoyed the live and keep doing what you're doing. I support you too, Banger.
Thank you. I
Hey,
appreciate
thank
it.
you,
I'm glad
thank you,
you
appreciate it.
noticed that I was trying my best to
You
get it off of
did,
that
you
because I wasn't trying
did,
to bring the new year in like that.
you
I'm trying to be on
did.
some positive, makeup, gossip. I want to broaden my horizons. No one's trying to stay
Exactly,
in a box with all this, negativity amongst supporters at that. Like if we all supporting the same thing, you don't have to love and like each other and be best friends, but we also don't have to hate each other or be negative and things like that. So that's not my whole thing. I ain't here to hate on nobody. I don't have nothing against any content creator that he mentioned, Henny, Blue Rock, nobody. I don't have anything against them. And I don't know why he just
exactly,
kept doing that and trying to make it seem as if I did.
exactly. And I can just honestly say that I respected you before, but I have a whole new level of respect for you for handling it in the manner that you did because the way he was carrying on, he was still being messy, he was still being calculated, he still allowed the thick glasses dude to come to come on the live and things like that.
Yeah.
No,
Facts,
Like,
don't.
why
facts,
would you
Drake.
let Goggles get up here and play with me, knowing damn well that I am not gonna go for it? And I
And
tried to
listen,
take
and
things out
Exactly.
of
listen,
my
listen
elements
to
too,
come up
trying
here
to
to
be
say what
positive. You
Drake
like
was
you up here
saying.
being all fake and acting all politically correct. Of course, because who wants to get
Is
up
that he
here
didn't make
and act
sense.
a negative fool all the time?
And, and talking about he
Him.
has a PhD. I'm like, where?
Right,
Please,
right.
like
Drake
it
Drake is
didn't
your
make sense
name?
to me.
Is
Like
Drake your
and he
name?
has,
It was
huh?
so
That's how you
messy.
say your name, Drake?
Yes.
Hey, no, I was coming up here because I was trying to get up here to say the same thing. You told it right, and she really handled it well because she kept asking him to not to do certain things, and he kept doing it. You could tell she was getting overwhelmed, and he made it seem like she just did it because she trying to be fake, and he said somebody begging. You kept saying stuff. You kept saying stuff. Even when he mentioned the Henny stuff, you kept saying, "Look, that's not true." But I don't want to talk about that. That's not talk about that. That's not what we up there for. Even when Goggles got up there,
Yep.
he kept trying to go back into talk
And I
about
did get overwhelmed
ain't we
for
doing the
sure.
recap, but the
When
recap
I
you
seen
talking
the
about is
pictures
2023.
of Goggles, Ronnie, and him, and just me, I stopped hearing a lot of it because I was
Right,
over on my side trying to figure out how to get people up there. Like
right.
I'm like, what the
Yep.
hell? Why I can't get
But
nobody up
we
here
was
on
in there.
my
And the
We
thing
had your
side?
back,
was,
but
yep.
he kept showing bad comments. He wasn't showing our comments.
And then the thing is, we're in there
I
on
saw
Hot
that too.
Chocolate's live, so there's no StreamYard link for any of us to go up there because we're in there on her live. I had to open up his live on another phone to realize, oh, he has the link for him up there. So that's why they was all up there. And I started getting mad because I'm like, it's not like they were ganging up on her, but it was like, you brought her up here as a guest on your panel, and you have people up here over talking her. And why
Right.
you keep pulling these weirdos up here
Because
that
you
don't have
dropped him
anything to do
down,
with
but
it?
you kept bringing him back up on the slick to say slick
Exactly. When I
stuff.
asked you to take him off, because I warned him, I'm like, Dana, I don't want him up here. Like, just take him off. He brought him back. So once he did that, I was like, all right, he playing in my face.
Then he made it
Because
seem
it's
like
like,
when you got
there's
off, he
no
made it seem
way
like you
that you brought
disrespected
him
him.
up
No.
again.
You's a
Yeah,
whole
like,
man. You don't have no women in your family that got problems with their children. I'm more than sure you do. Like,
and
why
Right.
my
you keep coming
question
up here
is
talking
just,
about Chrisean? Then you talking about ain't this a recap? You trying to recap where it's 2023. We
and
on
then you trying to
2024. The
recap
calendar is right
lives.
there.
And we're not gonna go along with you trying to recap lies
Facts.
that y'all for
Exactly.
narratives y'all already tried to spin that were already debunked. All these narratives y'all tried to spin were already debunked. Like the picture
Facts.
of her in the club with the cup in her hand. The club promoter himself posted that picture and said, I personally know there was no alcohol in her
And
cup
and on
Come on,
top of that,
Crockett.
everybody knows she don't drink mixed drinks. She drinks straight
at
out the
all.
bottle.
She drink if she have a
Exactly.
chaser. She does not mix her drinks ever. We've watched her drink forever, and she don't mix her drinks. There
But
you
I
And
go.
think
it
I
was
think I think
definitely
her
my
Ti
goal
Chocolate
with
did a
that
great
one.
job of whatever they was doing. She came back with her with great, great answers. You did handle yours. You
Nah,
But
just was
she
that
did.
overwhelmed
part
Hello.
because
right
I
there
had to
where
go.
he was talking about the drinking and the boy pulled up the video, that was so perfect for me because it was like, there it is. That right there proves my point. You don't even know what's in the cup. You up here talking
Exactly.
about
Hello.
something and don't even know what's in it. So
Just
let's move
spinning false
on. Like, let's stop
narratives.
talking about the baby and move on. This is not
Kept and
supposed
you
to be
kept
about the
saying that,
baby.
and Glasses kept wanting to bring up the baby. Like go
Can
pay attention to
anybody
your
hear
own
me?
family members' children.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. We can
yes,
hear
we can
you.
hear you.
Hi there. How are you?
Hello, baby. How you doing?
Hi. Let me tell
Hey,
you, I'm enjoying listening to everything. Hot tea, hot chocolate. You stepped in their butt, and I appreciate that. I deliberately downloaded StreamYard so I could get in here and have your back because I noticed that they was teaming up on you, and I appreciate that.
period. I appreciate that.
Uh huh.
Well,
No,
And did
see, that's
not.
what she won because even when she got off of that, he really couldn't say nothing. He was stumbling over his words because he knew that they had one mission and you tried to change the narrative. And she kept saying that. She kept
but
saying
let's
that's not
just
what we
say
up here
this:
for.
you
That's not
know
what we up
that
here for.
you tight when it's one you, and there had to be three of them. He had to bring Ronnie up, Goggles up. He
And
needed
Ronnie left because
reinforcements.
he knew he couldn't
And
handle it.
and hot tea, hot
Right.
chocolate. You was clocking Ronnie because
Clocking
Ronnie. I don't
Ronnie
know who
quick.
been. I don't know who been in his ear or how he got started ever since Krishan got out of jail and she been quiet. I would love to know who put him up on going after Krishan because the stuff that's been
Well,
going
we
on
already
late,
know we saw
they've
the
been working through
facts.
him.
We already saw the
Okay,
facts. It was
and
coalition.
and so the thing is, they keep trying to say they want Krishan to take a DNA. She do not need to take no DNA. DNA has been established, and I hope you guys get the link with your favor paralegal Cassandra, because she been debunking all the false reports they be saying about court dates,
Oh,
and
okay.
she has been teaming up with Hot Tea Hot Chocolate and really been shutting down those hate pages. And I'm glad you played the audio with Blue saying how he did get to hold the baby and the baby looks good. I've been saying that since day one, and that's the same day Hot Tea Hot Chocolate that Krishan hopped in your lab. I was watching that live when it happened.
Yep. She
So, and
came on
I
her own.
listened. I listen very well. I repeat, I replay, I watch from beginning to the end. I have gone back for years, from ever since whatever I could find on Krishan, have done due diligence and homework, just like school. I've been doing it like I'm trying to get an A, just to report what actually was said and was actually reported. And a lot of these the other people, they go get clips from other content from other providers, and they don't do the due diligence and homework, but they report on it as they do, and
Right.
that's how people get their
But
information
that's
wrong,
what
and I don't
Tia
like that.
Chocolate kept saying. She kept saying that she
hmm
just listened to
So
what people
salute
said
to
instead
Hot
of doing
Tea
the
Hot
homework.
Chocolate and Blue Rock TV. Z Banger, I'm just getting put up on you right now. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna follow all you guys. Henny, I like her channel. And I saw how he kept trying to switch stuff back and forth. Yeah, that's narcissistic behavior right there. You gotta watch that. A lot of that going on. Uh huh.
Yeah, definitely wasn't right what he was doing and talking about other content creators. And I'll apologize to them, on a public platform so that they know that that was not my intentions. I had no plan on getting up there and discussing nobody else. I had already told him that behind the scenes. He tried to, get me to clarify how I felt about them. And I knew better than to tell
Yeah,
him
he was trying to set you up so hard, and I'm like I'm over here trying to set my stuff up. Like, oh, I hope I can get here. Man, I'm telling you, I could have ate him like this barbecue sitting up on my table. I want to chew him up. Like, let me get up in here because she need some protection up there. Somebody had your back, but you handled it very well, and I'm proud of you. You kept your calm, and it's like you was lining them
Exactly.
up, and you just shut them down. You had your she said she the queen of receipts. She is the queen of receipts. Give
Yes,
her her
she
respect.
is.
She is.
Yes.
All right,
So
let
she
me
did that.
What Chrisean
let
told
me
you when you
just
went on that live. Chrisean said you
I'm
do so
sorry,
good she
baby.
thought it was you.
I don't want to cut anybody off. I just want to tell y'all all it was a pleasure up here talking to y'all. Banger, you know how we do. My good sis,
Facts. I'm
Tasha Spring, you
enjoying
know
the
how we
gram.
do. You already know. I gotta get to work. Y'all know me. If you know me, you know. So I got stuff to do. I got people waiting on me. But
thank
I'll
you,
pop
sis.
back in anytime. I got love for all y'all. I'll
Yes,
see y'all
boy.
on the Instagram streets. Y'all take it easy.
All right, boys. We'll talk to
Thank
you
you
soon.
for coming. I appreciate you.
Nah, sis, we go back like car seats. I'll see you later, man.
All right.
Later.
Okay. I just have something to say. Friend,
Go
I'm proud
ahead.
of you. I don't even come up on this YouTube or none of this
And
type of
don't.
stuff because I don't have time for the minions and the rest of the stuff because I can't touch nobody through no computer, the phone, all that type of stuff. I'm proud of you. Stay away from over there with the slow turtles. He needs you. He's nothing and he's nobody. Okay? You run the internet streets. You have the
Right.
receipts. He couldn't even debate anything. You did really well. You held yours. You held your ground. And also for the little
Right.
things that keep popping in this chat that I'm going to throw out. Okay?
You breaking up.
Did she drop? She dropped
Can y'all
off.
hear
You
me?
still there? Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Well, now we can't.
Fabulous. You dropping off. You coming in and then dropping
It's
off.
Love and War.
Oh, Love and
It's
War.
me.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
not
that's
me,
what that
baby.
was.
I don't know who was talking. Who was
It
talking?
was
Love
Love
and
and
War.
War. She'll probably come back. She dropped
Okay.
off. She'll probably come back. But it is what it is. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. It was a new year, trying to start off, on some new, just being like, I just was trying to put the past in the past. But it has been very clear that you can't really, you can forgive a person and move forward, but that don't mean you gotta mess with them. So that was really the whole thing, and I'm a forgiving person, and that's just a part of my personality, and I really thought that he was gonna be on a new
On
thing.
the name, yeah.
I didn't think he was gonna be up there doing all that. He surprised me, honestly, because the way
Yeah.
he been acting is like he was not on that no more.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
with you.
back. Look, sorry, because my phone stay hot. It always somebody always calling me, so I got to hear it and get on off this thing. But yeah, you people in the chat, keep it cute. She don't know all these nicknames that these fools have for other content creators and stuff like that. That's why she has me and other few folks that keep up with certain things. Y'all keep it cute in that doggone chat because you're gonna get thrown the hell up out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Nobody not playing with y'all. We sick and tired of y'all and y'all mess. Y'all go from this page to that page to this page and feeling a bunch of bull crap. And y'all just be sitting there and enjoying it and causing real confusion with people. If you fold or not, go over there. If you like Hindi, you like hot tea, you like banger, you like tea time, you like blue rock, whoever you like, great. If you're a supporter of all of them, great. But y'all don't have to come and stir up no doggone stuff.
There
Nobody
you
wants
go.
none of that. You see all of them saying, everybody want to be calm, be calm, be calm. So y'all folks, be calm. Everybody don't have to like every content creator. Just keep it cute. Be respectful. Respect how teach our chat, just like everyone else's chat need to be respected. Or not, you're gonna get thrown out. Now, goodbye.
Right. One thing people, yeah, one thing,
Period. Mic
I'm
drop.
with you on that. Because the one thing people always talking about God did not preach loyalty. He preached friendships. He wanted people to have a relationship with each other and learn to forgive each other, learn to do stuff like that. So let's get better at doing that. Stop attacking people. So that's right. Just keep that over there. Whoever you like, you like. But it don't have to be drug around and be all a whole bunch of mess and like we in high school. Oh, don't talk to them or don't be with them or
Hmm.
don't do anybody got to do all that. Just be where you gonna be at. And if you
Right.
like
I
everybody,
agree.
stay be like that. You know what I'm saying? Just be.
We don't need all the extras, bro. What you got going? I'm surprised you didn't do a recap.
Oh no, no, no. I was doing something else. I was trying to support. That's what I'm here. You know what I'm doing.
We love it. We love it. We love
We
it.
could
Yeah, I do.
you
I
could still do
appreciate
the
that.
recap. You ain't need it. You
Yeah,
got
let's
all these
continue to
people that got
recap.
opinions.
There you go. Yeah, you and Z Bang got to do something. Y'all just get something together. You gonna do some pair with somebody. Go on.
She could if she got time, she could finish it out right now.
We can
Where
finish
y'all
it
was
out.
up to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
y'all was
mean,
up
yeah,
to, hot?
we can finish it out. We was left on what, June, when we started the countdown, because that's when we knew my girl was, got arrested at court. And then
Mm-hmm.
that was a whole bunch of mess. But at the same time, it wasn't as bad as everybody tried to make it seem with her getting arrested. I kind of thought that it was good for her to just go and get it out the way, because it was lingering over her head. They were
Right.
using it
Me
against
too.
her every time she did something or went public. Somebody was calling the police there or whatever. So once she went, nobody wants to go to jail, of course. But once she went, I was
Right.
like, okay, good. I'm glad she getting that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely was happy about that. Then in July, it just was really like a bittersweet month because everybody was expecting Blue to get out. And when he was getting out, supposed to be July 29th, right? Then that's
Mm-hmm.
when we found out that court was being pushed back again in August, and that became sad because then we already knew like we wasn't gonna really hear too much of Chrisean because she had already made it clear that baby,
Right.
once he get out is when I'm coming out, and if he ain't out, I ain't coming out. And then she dropped that picture, and Lord knows he lost his mind. He did. He lost every marble he had. Once that girl went and got her hair done and went outside, it was all hell breaking loose.
Definitely.
I couldn't believe it. He put us all up for adoption.
Like with all that, we just been like, oh my god.
We
Hey
hadn't
y'all,
even
I'm
heard
back.
from him though in a while. He was quiet, but soon as Chrisean got her hair done and was outside with DJ Sky after that
Mm-hmm.
football game, that boy lost it.
Yeah, he gonna crash out every time, baby. He thinks she going in.
Let me try
Hey
to
y'all,
pull
I'm
that
back.
calendar up for
Y'all can hear
everybody.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I wanted to
We can
say
hear
that
you.
earlier when Krishan Icon was up here, but Rock TV Media bring it back up about the people like the beefing with the sector. Like I think that's very weird. And like when they be trying to force people, you could tell when they're telling somebody, "Oh, don't talk to this one, don't talk to that one." Because if you don't agree, but you still a supporter of Rashawn, but you don't agree with you and your clique, y'all be weird and go have y'all sidebar conversations. Then come back
Hello.
and be weird to the next person and all that. Like I don't like all that because we all up here for one reason, and putting y'all emotions in this is crazy.
Yep, I agree.
Only emotion should be in this when we are battling against the enemies.
That's true.
Yeah,
Cause they stand
especially when
together.
we're public. Now, I can understand if there's something going on to handle it on the back end or whatever, or if there's some
But this,
whispering and some gossip
but
or some
listen,
this or some
listen,
that.
Hati.
But to bring it to the platforms and make it about that, it does
Yes.
divide the supporters. It makes people
Right.
feel like they
But
got
listen,
to
Hati.
choose
But listen,
or
Hati.
whatever.
Let
But
me tell you
that's
something.
not right.
I come up here with all of me, 100% of me, and I'm already letting you know who I am at the door. So if you do anything different than what I accept, I ain't talking about it behind the back in the back,
Yeah.
because we all adults.
There you
We
go.
all adults. We're not in high school, like she just said. We're not children.
Right, but
Oh,
I'm
there go
saying like
Angela
for
right there. She
you,
was talking about
yeah,
it too.
right. But I'm
We
talking
not
about
talk.
for the content creators because
No,
if a
but listen,
content creator
but
get up
listen.
here and voice their
Yeah.
opinion about something that happened between them and another content creator,
Right.
now
And
my
you see
supporters are
people,
going
you
to
see people
automatically
playing
feel
parts
they got
on
to
that too.
choose my side.
But listen, even when like I'm gonna say for instance, when the bull crap was going back, I don't like to say names. I don't like to say names either because I really be speaking for me, but I be having to say names for to insert the situation because I like to keep it straight, real, and facts. So I don't like to be cutting and say, oh, this and that and that, because I need you to know what I'm talking about. But I feel like I got up there and spoke on something, but I spoke facts. See, I'm not fake. So if y'all wanna sugarcoat stuff out of the facts, I can't deal with that. Because if I speak facts and it affects you, I don't got nothing to do with that. Because that means you're not being real. Because so if I have to put out names and say names to get the facts across of the situation, that's what's gonna be done. And I feel like I was put in a situation on both parties when I got up there and spoke for somebody because I'm real. I'm gonna speak up on Whoever I fool with, I'm speaking up for you. I'm speaking up for me, and I'm speaking up on the facts of what I observed and what I got right.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I
There's
feel
something.
like they took it as if, oh, I shouldn't have said nothing. Girl, I'm 45.
Hello.
I always, even when I hung with girls, I never followed their lead ever. I always had my own train of thought. So if and I'm listening at you say, oh, because I ain't say this like this, I said it like that. No, you said that like that. Stand on that.
Exactly. Stand on it.
Stand on that. You said that like that.
Yep.
And if I go and tell you, no, you did say that. Oh no, I did, baby. Have at it. I'm gonna go ahead on and fall back because I don't do fake.
There you go. Hello.
We gotta come up
Something
here with our whole heart. We standing on business with our whole heart. Because if you come up here, that means you coming up here for the business.
Mm-hmm.
There you
You
go.
putting your life on
You
the line
coming
when
up
you get
here
up
to
here.
be seen and heard for sure.
Exactly. You can't shortcut on nothing. And I'm big on that. I'm big on that. Don't shortcut on nothing. Because if you dealing with me or I'm dealing with you on any kind of manner, and I see you cutting back what you said, I'm gonna have to fall back.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to fall back. Or you being weird to me because I said what you didn't want to say, I'm gonna fall back.
Come on, preach it. Come
Period.
on
She
now.
preaching,
And that's
baby.
the problem.
Come on now.
Everybody wanna say something in the moment, but when it's time to address it, everybody want, oh no, because I don't have, if you have a problem with that one, you have a problem with that one. It is what it is. I don't have to agree with you on who you like, and you don't have to agree on who I like. But we is a common denominator, and that's one person we here for, Chrisean.
Right.
Because we
Absolutely.
already saw they got a lot of snakes. So how could you not believe this person a snake? I have learned. You know how they be saying, oh, that person ain't like that. Everybody like that. Everybody like that. Everybody can be that. So stop saying what somebody ain't like because they pulling a wool over your eye and it sound good. Because I can name a few people that anybody that I feel like was on that side, I'm looking at you side-eyed. When you came back over here, and I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. I'm gonna always look at you side-eyed. If I saw you say something, and I'm not saying, oh, you're not supposed to say this because you on this side. Yeah, speak the truth. But when I see you speaking everything but like the truth, and you saying some slick stuff, and then you, because I this is my point of view on it. I ain't lying. A lot of people came to this
I'm
side.
pulling up the calendar for anybody that's wondering why I ain't saying nothing.
A lot of
I'm
people came to.
trying
I
to
feel
pull
like
up
a
the
lot of people
calendar and
came to this
everything so I
side
can
because they
finish the
see
recap.
this is where most of the support at, and they see this is where the money at.
Okay, thanks. Pa, where we going with this? Cause I'm about to start asking you to
Right.
name names and all that shit,
I'm
Pa.
like,
No, I
what?
don't want to name names because we already got that understood. We ain't naming names.
Yeah,
I'm
because
just
a
Bingo.
gonna
lot of
clarify.
people don't really know what you talking about. So that's
Ba-
why
I'm actually
probably best
speaking
to
in
just move
general, but
on
they
from
got a
that
lot of
subject. Because at
names.
the end of the
Well,
day,
all the names that's been in the sector lately. Period.
Can
I'm
I
just
say something, please? Can
go
I
ahead.
say something?
Run it.
Hey, hot tea, hot chocolate. Hey, banger.
hey,
And
Hey,
bang, I'm not talking
hey,
about
Red.
you. Bang, I'm
Hey,
not talking about you to clear that up.
Oh no, I'm good because I
hey.
know Banger gonna name a name. I ain't playing on
I
name a
know
name.
that's
No,
right.
no, because it was already understood that she don't want no names called on her page. So why would I do that?
but I
Yeah, you
mean, if
right.
Hey,
you're
You
Red
going to
right.
be
One.
talking about something, be
You right.
specific. Because
And
I
I
don't
and
need
I no,
nobody
I'm being
slipping in and
specific.
slipping it
I
later.
said a lot without I said a lot. So I'm just speaking. I'm just summing up for everything that has been going on lately. That's
All
all.
right. But what?
That's all.
All right.
But go ahead. Oh, I ain't scared to say a name.
Go
Trust me,
ahead,
y'all.
Fab. Let Fab finish because that's my girl. She here to
Go ahead,
support
run it.
real
I'm
too.
sorry.
And I appreciate everybody that's here. Honestly, that's Pie. You from New Orleans, so you know I love you.
Period.
That's Poppy popping
Hey,
it all the
hey,
time. What's up?
hot
That's Pop.
tea, hot
Hey,
chocolate.
y'all.
Hey,
That's why I say
banger.
I'm not
Hey,
saying no
Red
names, but I'm just
One.
summing up everything that been going on. Y'all
Hey,
know what been going
Fabby.
Hey,
on.
fabulous.
Hey, fabulous.
Hey, Red One. Hey,
Right.
Chrisean the Icon. Love you.
What's up?
Fabulous, we waiting on
I
you to
want to
speak,
say this.
baby.
Okay, this is what I want to say because I am a Chrisean diehard fan. I love Chrisean like she was my daughter or my niece. And I want to shout out to all the content creators that's on the panel now because I have the privilege to mod most of y'all on this panel. Now, as a consumer and a listener, whatever just transpired, I don't know what's going on. So I'm probably sure the chat feels just like we do. Like we want to hear, the content. It's about the recap. What just happened that should have warranted a Instagram chat or something because we don't
Yeah, it
know
was
what's
too
going
much.
on. That's just a lot. And it's taken away from the fun. Like, we love Chrisean, we excited. It's a new year. Let's recap. I mean, recap on what happened. I mean, the earlier show that happened, I mean, it was going good and then it went left, but
Yeah,
let's
it
get
did.
it
It
back on
started
track.
off okay. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, it started off great. It was great. And it wasn't because nobody was agreeing with each other. Everybody had what they had to say. It went good and then it started going left. But we as consumers, we listen. We're listening. We're happy. We want to listen. Okay, y'all doing a recap of Chrisean. We here to listen. We don't want to hear all about the personal stuff that's happening behind the scenes and stuff like that because we don't know what's
Exactly.
going on.
Right. And
And we are
everybody has
subscribers.
different personalities. So
Right,
everybody
right. And that's
interprets
what I
things
think people be
differently to me.
missing. We're not gonna never understand each other, but let's be here for one reason and one reason only.
Yeah, we heard for as far as the sector that we're in is unity. And for somebody to say that it's not unity and y'all don't see that, that's not true because I'm out for a lot of people and you might not be covering it, but that other person is covering the sector. They debunking all night. And the unity comes from us when the sector is when Chrisean had us up. I'm recapping something. When Chrisean had us all up all night. Many a times. Y'all can name plenty of times that Chrisean had us all up together as a unit.
For sure.
Trying to see if she made it home. Did she get home? Did she get out? Everybody was checking with everybody. It's a unity in this sector. So for somebody to say that it's not and people are against this person and that person, we don't know as a consumer watching, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. But we just
Right.
love y'all
But
I'm
but
content
tired of
and
even
we
look.
love the
but the point
unity that
but
Everybody,
y'all
I'm
have.
tired of talking about the division because that was
right,
the whole reason why
Exactly.
I don't want to talk to Denot about it because it's like it's no point. It doesn't go
right.
anywhere.
And you
All
kept
it does
saying
is
it.
keep
You
the
kept saying it.
confusion going. Whoever's doing whatever they're doing, that's fine. I don't give a damn. They don't have to give a damn about mine. I'm here for Chrisean. I'm not
Right.
Right.
here for no best
Right.
friends or nothing. If I make a friend along the way, that's cool. If I make a friend along the way and we fall out, that's cool too. We don't gotta talk about it. It don't gotta be
Facts.
broadcasted. Nobody cares. I'm not
Cause
here to
look at
drag no
Hot
other
Tea, man, you
supporter
even
of
had a little
Chrisean.
words. I
At the
know.
end of the day, um, we moving on.
But I love
Period.
the
So
You
calendar,
heard
hot
me?
tea, hot chocolate.
what
The
you
calendar is
say?
awesome. I love it. I
You
said
heard
the
my tea
calendar
hot
is
chocolate?
awesome. I love it.
Nah, what you say?
I said, man, you even had a little discrepancy, but it was all good.
What
Remember?
discrepancy
We
we
didn't
had?
need to know that.
Girl, in the
Well,
comments.
I
And
don't care about
I
that.
told Blue Rock to tell you to unblock me. You
Oh yeah.
forgot?
See, I don't know, and
Yeah,
that's the
because there wasn't
thing.
nothing
So
to
many
hold on to. Small stuff, girl. That's what
exactly. I'm not a grudge holder, especially when it comes to
right.
the internet, because it's like none of us know each other personally to
Exactly.
be that mad about something, you know,
And then when you
unless
saw me
you're
send the
sitting up here
message, once
talking
you
about
unblock me, you
You
saw me send the
muffling, hot
message in the
tea.
comment. I had been sent that message. And you was like, why ain't see you send this? And we was like, blah, 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 since.
yep,
Yeah,
it's
this,
cool.
this, this, the
I'm
panel
happy
is not
for
a.
the fact that everybody is on the same page of moving forward, and I appreciate that. And that's the whole
Mm-hmm.
movement moving forward. I mean, you ain't gotta like a motherfucker at the end of the day because that ain't required.
Exactly.
But
And
at
you
the
choose
same
who you
time,
choose who you watching all
you
that
don't
too.
have
So
to
it don't
dwell.
have to
I
be a
ain't
big
dwelling on that.
deal. But I'm gonna say something to her saying about
Thank you for the
us
super chat me 2 times. Thank you.
for, for us looking at the
And thank you
content
to
creators,
everybody
right?
who pulled back up 2 times. Like it was one thing to pull up the first time and support me, but to pull up a second time and
Mm-hmm.
we still at almost 200 in the chat. Shout out to all of y'all. Thank you for the likes. Thank
All
you for the
right.
super chats.
That's what's
Thank
up.
you for coming up on the
That's what it's
panel. Thank you for
about.
defending me. Thank you for everything. Because at the same time, guys, I'm also a regular person. And I got
Thanks.
emotional. I'm not even gonna lie. Once I seen
I heard
Vanga
it.
in
I
the
heard
chat,
it.
I was like, I cannot because I didn't want to be, never looking like I'm going to get because I never would go against them. And it was looking that way because a lot of the shit was going over my head. So
And then
I
then
ain't gonna
like
keep
when Z
repeating
Baker
the
came
same
in, he
things.
probably caught the butt in and thinking that you allowed it, but you kept saying the whole time, this is not what we doing. This is not what we doing. But by the time he came in there, it looked like that's what we was doing. So That's why he felt like you been had a fake speech. No, you've been saying that through the whole. Every time he tried to go left with it, you kept saying that, even when he
No,
mentioned
she gave
somebody
him
else's
plenty of
name.
chances. She gave him plenty of
Yeah,
chances
I gave him
to
too
get it
many
right.
chances, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Way too many.
Yeah.
Way too many.
She,
I
And
even
that was
she
me.
was
told you in
I'll
the
trying to
take
give
chat
him a
full
before he
chance.
even
accountability
started
for
saying
that.
that. I said, get down, because I saw it going left. I said that in the chat. A couple of people started saying it. Like, get down, because I saw you getting overwhelmed. Like, you was trying, but it was like, that wasn't good for you. That wasn't good for your mental. Like, I just saw it just going all the way left. I just saw it going all the way left, because why would you keep on doing her that? Y'all already talked about this. You already said, oh, you owe me apologies. She said, no, I don't. We already talked about this. Why are we still on this? Like, you kept saying it. Like, what more do you want from me? Like,
Thank
I
you,
thought we was up here
Angie.
for one
And
thing.
Thank you,
what
Judith,
month
for
are
the
we
super
on? Hot tea,
chat.
hot chocolate.
We on July. We had already talked about this, but I just want to kind of show the videos because we weren't. So we'll back up 1 month and we're gonna go because everybody remembers. So I'm glad everybody here. Let's just go back to June. My bad, forgot about
What's
that.
that?
Like this is the video when Chrisean got cute, went to her football game, and then the pictures and the
You couldn't
videos
help hot
were
chocolate.
online about her and DJ Sky being outside, and Blue found out and unfollowed her. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's when she was with DJ Sky.
And then she went live. We hadn't heard from her pretty much all year. Then she just hopped on live and broke it down. She was like, I'm paying for the restaurant. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And you want me to just sit in the house? Nigga, I ain't sitting in no house. I'm outside. I just wanted to go out with my friends one time. And he was like, I ain't having it. You in the house with it. And, I don't agree with so much of her being in the house because he wanted her in the house. But at the same time, look at every time when she go out. Look,
Every
every
time she go
time she
out, something
go
happens.
outside, something happens. So I think it may be in her best interest to not go out unless she's going to go out and go out the right way, like with Secret Service surrounding her at this point, because she go out by
At this
herself, it's
point,
something liable to happen for sure.
well, somebody got to have an AR with him or something.
Yeah, for real. For real,
Cause
for
she
real.
that popping.
Then in July was Papa Blue going viral, had had Carlissa sick. Every time he hit on the shade room, she would go. Remember, she went around talking about he wasn't her baby daddy. She didn't know who Blue Daddy
Yep.
was. How you don't
Yep.
know who Blue Daddy is? And he looked just like him. We've been knowing that was that man daddy from the beginning to the end. Then in August, we had our call from Blue.
I don't know. That's a tough one, Me and Rock, we vibing right now, but when that business get involved, it might get a little weary.
Have you talked to her since she's been gone?
Have I talked to who?
Are y'all able to communicate? Because she's incarcerated as well.
Oh yeah, we stay on the three-way. On the side, we stay on the three-way. Just got off the phone with her.
What about?
Doing all right. She be out soon.
What about
the?
What about the little one? Are you able to be in touch and have contact or visitation, stuff like that?
Not as of now.
Yeah.
Because she's incarcerated, but hopefully when she gets out, she'll come bring him up here or whatnot.
Okay.
Well, thank you for tapping in, Blue. We miss you. What's up with Chrisean Love Season 3?
Now, why do everybody seem to forget that call? I know everybody talks about what he said about he's not the dad and all that in the past, but what about this most recent, up-to-date, August 2024, a few months ago call where he literally is speaking about his child? Is it just that they don't want to believe it, or what is the problem? Why are we still repeating the same conversation over and over and over? Is anybody else lost on that? Because I'll be lost.
What happened?
I don't know. Y'all there?
Yeah, we here, but the it's muted now. Remember, because you muted it because of the music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just want to paint a narrative, though. I mean, in August, we got what we needed. We got the clarity. We know who the daddy is. We don't need to keep talking about that. It just drives me insane. The fact that we just keep on trying to figure out why, how many more items of proof that we need to provide. Because there's so much proof out there. It really, really is. It's so much proof that proves the same thing over and over. So, I mean, moving on. We got September, because I'm gonna get up off of here soon. September, I was so happy because I already knew Chrisean was getting out. I had the privilege of hearing from her a couple times when she was locked up, so I did know that she was getting out in September early, and that was a blessing. You know, seeing her reunite with the baby, they were just so cute. This video was everything. Him pulling her glasses off. It lets you know right there he is loved. He is happy. He missed her. He knows who she is. He's not, you know, a neglected, non-love baby would not be smiling and happy like that. That baby is so happy. He is just so, he's everything. And that's
He
all she
always
has.
happy.
That's all she has.
He always happy. He always. Hey, look, let me drop down real quick. Love you, sis. I'm glad. First day out. Good, good, good. Fitz said drop the link because she want to come up and show some love too. Later,
Okay, for
fabulous.
sure.
Hey,
Thank you, bro.
Angela.
I appreciate you.
All right, I'm
Bye,
going
banger.
later.
Yeah, they gotta be in denial. I'm dropping a link right now for anybody that want to come up. Hey, Misfits. I see Rock TTV. You coming back up. I just dropped the link if you coming back up. But yeah, so that was September. And then, you know, we had his birthday in September, Chrisean Jesus' first birthday. That was dope. My baby also turned 1 in September.
Right.
He's 3 days after. He was born 3 days after Chrisean Jesus. That was dope. And everybody showed up and showed out. All the supporters, fans, content creators, everybody did something major for him. And that was dope. I loved everybody for that because at the end of the day, it just shows that Chrisean has a real support system when it comes to her fans. Like, we're not just like here to cause drama and distortion through everybody. Like, they really bring it to us. And it's also the devil trying to separate us, you know, as a whole, because we be really doing good when everybody's on one accord. So I honestly feel like when everybody come together and do something with that much power, it really helps out, you know, showing the real reason why we are called rock stars. Because we look at how we showed up for the baby when his mom was locked up and the dad was locked up. We
Right.
showed out. We all did.
Had us all up at night.
We was up at
Them 4
midnight.
o'clock morning, 4 a.m. morning times. Oh my God. We
think
was
that
all up.
Hotzi has something. Hey, thank you for bringing me up. I wanted to say in reference to your question, why people they never want to see. Why don't they just understand that, you know, that's her baby, that's Jonathan's baby. It's like they never want to see her happy. For some reason, these haters on the internet, they're so against her. It's become a fixation now. Like, as soon as they get up, it's like we have to hate on Chrisean. And it's only the devil. And that's why she keeps rising, because God is with her and she's putting him first now in everything that she does. So she's just going to continue to rise and to make the haters all see that she flourishes as we watch her and Blue's journey.
Amen.
Right.
I agree with that. And that's what makes me draw more to supporting her, because it's like my heart won't allow me, because sometimes this becomes overwhelming for me. It becomes so much that I'll be like, I'm done with all this because it's just too much extracurricular activity when I'm just here to support somebody, right? But
Right.
once you see so many people attacking somebody, you build this armor. You pray. God builds this armor around you where it don't even matter how they're trying to pull at you. You're still on a task. You're still there to do a job. And
Right.
the job is to protect her, to defend her, to speak out on behalf of her, even when she's not asking. She may not even like it or want it sometimes, but at the same time, sometimes we just got to do what we got to do, because what you're not going to do is keep on holding someone up against a fire when they are,
Exactly.
applying a change to their life. We all made mistakes. Ain't none of us perfect.
Amen. Amen. God call you by your name, but not by your past. That's the one thing about that. Not gonna keep
She's
doing
not
that.
in that space no more. They got to let it go. She's not in that space no more. She's been dipped in the
Exactly.
water. It's done.
Exactly. They all need to
She
come
left
to
it all in the water.
Yep, she
But
is.
I'm
And
just
then
happy.
just seeing her, because when she got out, we started seeing the change even more. Because before she went to jail, people try to make it seem like she just started this godly thing because she went to jail.
No,
No, if you've been
she was
following Chrisean
already
like
on
we
it.
have, we know that girl been anointed,
Yeah.
been anointed. I mean,
Yeah.
look at how she captivates the whole world. She can
Right.
literally post her pinky toe right now, and everybody's going to be wondering
Yeah.
where the pinky toe was posted at. What shoe did it have on? What color was the sock? What sock? Where did she buy the
Yeah.
sock at? I thought it was
Yeah.
Target. I got receipts that she was at Walmart. Like, they just do the
She
most,
didn't have no
and
socks
it
on either.
drives me crazy. But that is a
And that
chosen
polish
person,
wasn't orange.
and she gotta be chosen to be doing
Yep.
that.
Oh my
To have
God.
that type of effect on people. And he let us watch her at her lowest moments, and we're gonna also watch her at her highest moments.
That's
And that's
Right.
right.
what
She's
they're not
growing right before our
understanding.
eyes.
Good job.
Mhm.
Right.
Check it. You
And
hit the nail
got,
on the
got,
head.
got the haters going to church to get some pictures of her. They got to watch a whole sermon to
Look.
literally get a video of footage. She got a knot on her head, but you
Hold
just
on.
listen to the word of God, so it don't
That's the
even matter.
key. That's the key thing. God took something that you intended for evil to make it work out for your own good. And now you got to watch this sermon just to even get to
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
Angel.
And
Krishan, like, y'all got to see me at church.
Yep.
Y'all got to catch me at church.
There you go. Hello.
and Happy had chocolate. I think what
That's
you
too
said was
funny.
correct. I think what you said was correct. Like we see so much hate towards her, so we're like her bodyguards in a sense. We're like her armor. Like no, you're not gonna just put her down and stomp her to the ground. Oh no, you have a whole posse behind her that
Yep.
we are not
And
letting go. Mm-mm.
and it goes to show how humble she is, and it goes to show how down the earth she is, because any other celebrity is not this in tune with their fan base. They're not that in tune with, the type of support she has, because everybody is a little Hollywood. And if you see her outside, she ain't got no security. If you see her online, she's most likely trying to clear something up for her fans or something. That's why she don't do it no more, because she realizes that no matter what she says or do, it's not gonna change anything. It's just gonna give them something more to talk about, because they're gonna talk with, she ain't said nothing and they're still talking. So it's like, what more does she need to do? So we watched her in September get out, go to the church. I don't know 100% how she ended up at that church, but I do recall something along the lines of, there was the white pastor guy who was doing the sermons inside the jail, and I think that she got an invitation that way to go to the church, the Transformation Church in Oklahoma, in Tulsa. So I think that's how she ended up there. I don't know if that's 100% the only way, but I know it was one of the ways she got there. So that was dope. I liked it, that church. I do wish that I could see her more there, because that was super, super good sermons. I enjoyed seeing her and the baby. She was enjoying it. I love their music, and they seem to, have a armor around her too, the same way we are. They seem to just fall in love with her like we do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Right. And then
Absolutely.
when she was standing on the couch, and she told the hater, "So you go in the club and stand up? Let me stand up in the
Right.
church."
But the same way
Yeah, because they was having whole concerts at that church.
That's right. You gonna use her
Yeah.
platform. They gonna be watching. So when they get ready to do what he gonna do with her, whatever her purpose is, they gonna still be watching.
You
What up,
right.
what up, what up, everybody? What's up? Thank you, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, for allowing me to grace your stage. How is
Miss
everybody
Sis,
No
doing?
problem,
Hey,
Miss Sis.
Miss
Thank you for
Sis.
hey,
stopping
Miss Sis.
by.
Yo, 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 let me check it. These haters act like exes that don't know how to take the hint and just get the fuck. Because at the end of the day, it's like she's not responding to you. She's not answering your texts or your calls. She's really done with you guys. Like, it's over with. Get over it. Like, go find you something safe to do. Go find you something else to do. And these people, I get it. People have different opinions about the tattoo and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it is her face. But it's like when her thinking, I don't know if y'all remember or recall, but I remember Tareen saying something about. I remember her talking to Tareen when she got out and she got the baby, right? And she was like, "Oh my gosh, he remembered me," or whatever the case may be, right? So check it. I believe that her thinking and getting that picture of Jonathan's face on her face is every time that baby see her, he see his father, and he won't forget him. That's the way she think. People think different, so they do different
Oh,
things.
right.
So I commend Chrisean because I could not do it. You know what I'm saying? I could not deal with all these people coming at me for nothing. I'd be ready to link up with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
who
Me too.
next? Who next? Who next? But
Line them up.
right,
Yeah. I definitely
like
grace her with them niggas.
but I connect with her on so many levels. Like, I get the understanding of messing up, even to try to cover it up with little white whatever. When we was young, we do what we do to get out of trouble or to not get into trouble. Let's be real, right? And then on top of that, I get where she come from being misunderstood when she not even on that type of timing no more and still being
Right.
misunderstood. I get her on that level too. So like I'm here for it, here for her success. I'm here for her happiness, her growth, and just celebrating Junior. You know, not well. Excuse me. Let me take that back. Chrisean Porter. Let me make sure I say that right. You know what I'm saying? I'm
It's
here
so
for all
hard,
that.
and I'm gonna help you out there. It's so hard remembering to call him just Krishan Jesus because I swear Junior just became so implanted in our hearts. So
Yeah.
sometimes we mess up, but baby, we y'all know who we mean.
And Krishan
Definitely.
Already corrected us. She said, my baby ain't got no nickname. She already said that. She said that when she was holding him in the delivery room. My baby don't got no nickname. His
Hmm.
name is Krishan.
Yeah.
That's what I
And when she
love
got
about
out, she
her.
told
She's
us
something
too.
else.
Well,
But
she know
let's
her
go
name
on
Yeah,
to
is gonna
October,
carry her
y'all.
name is gonna carry weight, and her son's gonna continue to carry her name. So her name carries weight
exactly.
now. And he's gonna be carrying that same. He's gonna be carrying that same
Hmm.
torch.
Right. True. It's gonna be a lot of another baby
Yep, you right
Chriseans.
about that.
Right. There you go.
Well, we in
Son's back.
October,
And thank you
hot
guys
tea.
for the likes. Thank you for the super chats. Huh?
We in October.
What you say, Fab? Yeah, we in
We in
October.
October.
What
Okay.
I October, we got the pictures that Krishan dropped for the baby's birthday. She had threw a private party for Krishan Jesus on his birthday when she got out, because she got out a few days later. His birthday was September 3rd. She got out September 6th. So she still ended up doing her own little private event. It was so cute. The pictures was everything. And just so happened she dropped them on Stewie's birthday, and baby, she was sick. Do you hear me? That was the funniest thing ever because I didn't think it was intentional, me personally. Did y'all
Right.
think it
It
was intentional?
wasn't.
But as
No.
many times
Yeah.
she throw rocks in her hands, regardless of what the fact was, it just is what it is. But I'm sure it wasn't intentional. She just celebrated her baby birthday later than
And
because
in
she was.
all honesty, you made it about your birthday because me personally, I don't care what nobody do or say on my birthday. I ain't about to speak on nobody else on my birthday
Right.
at all. My birthday is
At
all
It's my
about
all.
me.
birthday.
All about
Let
me,
me
baby.
And
let
then
me tell. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Cause,
no,
cause at the end of the day, how are you comparing yourself to a baby? Like, it was. This was
exactly.
about the baby. It wasn't even about Chrisean. It was about It was about Chrisean, of course, but
Right.
Chrisean Jesus. Come on, man. That's crazy. I'm like, you going up against the baby on your birthday? That's
It's just
goofy as
it's
hell.
just, it's just pure
Yeah,
jealousy.
Krishan was just excited to celebrate her baby's birthday. That's all.
And to
She was
me,
able
if
to do that.
If Krishan wanted to celebrate it every day in the month of September, October, November, guess what? After
Yes,
everything she went through, she could celebrate it every day. Who cares?
absolutely.
That
You have
part.
that right.
That's a fact.
That part.
After all she went through, you have the nerve to tell someone who hasn't seen her child for over 3 months that she did it on my birthday. Like it's pure jealousy. It's pure jealousy.
I agree. And I know I'm jumping ahead, but I think it was December that she did the interview. She showed just how jealous she was by saying that when Krishan and Blueface was going back and forth about the tad, when Krishan posted the tad after the marriage news and all of that, that bothered her in some way. It had nothing to do with you, ma'am. Nothing at
Thank
all. You moved
you.
on,
Thank
remember?
you.
So if you moved on, why would that trigger you in any way to drop your OnlyFans? It's like you have no emotion without being attached to the circus, but you don't want to be attached to the circus. Make it make sense. I don't believe her. I don't believe that she don't want to be attached to the circus.
Yeah, because and she keeps mentioning Krishan's name. You hate this girl so much. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Leave her name out your mouth and just focus on you and your children. It's that
Right.
Mm-hmm.
simple. It's that
It's
simple.
the it's the fact she has no storyline without Krishan or Blue. You know what I'm saying? She could try
Right?
using Carlissa as a storyline, but good luck with that. But she really ain't got nothing going for her.
You're right. And she could really focus on her content because the content that she does is way better than anything else that she does. Like her vlogging and her TikTok and all of that. I'll give her that. That stuff is cute. That's what people want to see. And that's the personality that you try to feed us. Even though we know it's awesome BS, the reality of it is if you would do that and focus on that and be in your own lane, you'll have your own fan base for that. You're too busy trying to teeter totter and do what the next person did, and it's not fitting. And that's why it's not making sense. That's why everybody is like, you don't have a mind of your own, because there's no way I'm going to follow in the footsteps of nobody. I will never.
No. And
And
Right.
you
and
know what, Hot Tea too? Krishan did that first. She was doing the makeup first before Jaden decided to jump out there in it. It's like she following behind everything Krishan did. What you trying to get another Blue? I don't know. I don't get it. It's
no.
crazy to me.
What in
Krishan
my
been working. Krishan been working for 4 years, and everything that these people doing now, she done already done. She done been to the island. She done all this stuff that they doing. Like
and
it's
it's
time
like
for her to rest.
and she needs to realize there's only going to be one Krishan. You could try to imitate it, you could try to clone it. It's only one Krishan, and that's it. And not just Jaden. Like a whole bunch of folks need to realize that. She has
Mhm.
her own gifts that God gave her, and you find your gift.
Right.
Right. Thank you. Ding, 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 ding.
It
At
don't
the
take
end of the
much.
day,
I
I
think
really
when
don't
it comes,
believe.
I think when it comes, I think when
Oh,
it comes to this sector, when it comes to the Krishan sector, we own whatever she owns. Some things she do, we be like, girl, what? But y'all remember the time when they was in the house, all three of them, and all that stuff went on, and they was breaking up stuff and doing all that. And after they was done, Krishan say, "Okay, so what y'all about to do?" That's pretty much what we want.
Yeah,
What y'all
he
about to
showed
do?
what it was.
I'm
In
not
your
mad no
face.
more. So what y'all about to do?
So
Right.
we
I
pretty
done
much
got all
own
my
what she
anger out.
owns. Yeah, we own what she owns. So whatever she owns, she owns. Like what y'all
Right,
about to
because
do?
how can we not be though? That's I think that would be a good question for people that say y'all don't hold her accountable or you're just going to baby her. We are not in her real life. We are literally
That's
online.
not our real
There is no
life. That's
way
her
that we
real
can
life.
hold anybody accountable online for anything that they do or don't do. That's not what I'm even here for. I got to hold
Right,
myself accountable. I'm still learning that.
right,
So how the heck
right.
I'm going to judge somebody off of something that they do? No, I'm only going to
A
go with what
grown
she
woman.
does. She's going to learn throughout her learning curves and mistakes as she go, and she's going to evolve as a woman. She's growing, and we're watching it. And I love that part about her because she's vulnerable.
Right,
That's what attracted me to her. The fact that she was
Right.
right,
so open and so vulnerable with allowing us to see the real her when most people hide that. Most people
Yes.
hide that. Ain't nobody out
Yep.
here showing who they really are and they're a celebrity.
she's been
And
Exactly.
very
it's
transparent.
And what I love
It's
about
like
her
they embarrassed of
is
their own lives. So they sit up here and they nitpick with her to make her try to make her embarrassed or feel shame about the stuff that she went through. It don't work like that. And then on this side, for the most part, we real enough to understand, yep, that was me. I did that too. Shoot, I did worse than that. Shoot, if that was me, she did. She gave them grace type thing. We sitting back like, you know what I'm saying? Understanding and standing in our truth and standing 10 toes on the fact that whether right or wrong, we own our shit. And people, a lot of people have a problem with that because they don't like to own their stuff. They like to sit up
Mhm.
out here and do people however they want to do them and just skate around and get away with, and then blame everybody. Well, it's your fault that I did this to you. It's your fault that I cut your ponytail. Oh, so I put the scissors in your hand and put my ponytail there and then just clipped it. Like, for real though. Like, it's a lot of goofy, childish, immature people out here, and they hating on this girl because they refuse to stand up in 10 tones on their mess that they've done in their life, and to refuse to change and refuse to just look in the mirror. Like, the dude was over there talking about, the late, or what, trying to talk about the baby. And I'm like, dude, is your kids happy? Are they on key? That's all you need to be worried about.
I
Because
have
they might not be.
Mhm.
And that's why you unhappy. You trying to throw it on this girl. No, no. That's what you got going at the house. She ain't that.
I have to give you guys a quick story. I was a couple months back. I was at a family function, and I brought up Chrisean, and everyone looks at me like, "What? You support her? What's wrong with you?" And it was like I had a whole bunch of people ready to attack me, and I was like, "No," because none of us. We were all born in sin. We're all going to make mistakes. We pick up the pieces and we keep on going. Okay,
Mhm.
that's what the Bible tells us to do. So, and that is what Krishan is doing. I have been rooting for her to eventually be doing this one day. And guess what? It's happening.
Right.
So yes, I'm gonna continue rooting for her, regardless of what happens. All of us as one should just keep rooting for her because I mean she has a strong backative with all of us, and it's super strong. And trust me, regardless of what happens, she's gonna keep rising. And people are mad,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
and they're gonna keep on being
I
mad.
love her so much.
I
She
have a
makes me
son.
laugh, baby.
I have, I
Son.
have, I have a son her age, so I'm like, oh my gosh, she's still a baby. You know what I mean? It's like, oh,
Yep.
nobody's
Like
gonna
how T.
change
R.
my
Chocolate
mind.
said,
I'm
she's
sorry.
growing up. She's growing up right
Yeah, we
before
go.
our eyes.
Everybody's watching it right before their eyes, and it don't matter when she pop out again. I'm telling you, like we see the other day, they got an old picture from 2022 maybe or three going viral, all off hating. Like it literally went viral because people were hating on it. Like they're in the comments commenting on something old, hating and talking. Like it was crazy to me how that picture went viral and everybody said Krishan changed his picture on his page and made him take his kids off. Are they watching the same
Yes.
thing I'm watching? Because the kids been off the page.
They've been off the
I saw that
page.
too,
Been
Hot
off the
Tea. I saw
page.
that. And I was like, at the end of the day, why does this couple's relationship bother y'all so much? Y'all is weird. Like, I have
Yeah,
never
It's
that's
seen a
weird.
couple come out here and get hate on so much. You know what I'm saying? Bobby and Whitney didn't even get that much hate. Come on, man. For real,
mm-hmm.
though.
Nothing but misinformation. But in October, we got the pictures, and then we also got pictures of Blueface too that we hadn't seen, and that was before he got any of the face tats. We seen him a little chubby in the face. He had got his hair cut. That was cool. I was happy to see that. And then we had got a couple TikTok videos from Krishan through DJ Sky. So October, we got a little bit more Krishan, from the previous months since she had got out because she was really quiet. She didn't really want to say too much. And I don't blame her. And I don't blame her now. Then November comes. November. Baby, November, we got the news of the marriage, something we had all been speculating about, anyways. Because if you think about it, in the interview that Krishan and me did, me and her, the one that we did together, she basically told us, she was like, when the baby name changes, my name is going to change. And she had changed Krishan Jesus' name way before she was arrested. So, with that being said, we don't know the details other than what she told us, but it's a lot of speculations as to when they got married, because we have been getting a lot of
Mhm.
hints, a lot of signs.
That's
She had been
true.
wearing that ring finger, that finger on the ring on the finger, the ring finger for a while. I mean, we had a lot. We had a lot.
So let me ask you this, Hot Tea.
And
Um,
even
so
Elle was posting.
when she made that when she made that statement, how something was done over the phone, that was why he was locked up, right? That
Yeah, that's how I took it. It's I took,
okay.
but see, she never specified when, because they have been on the phone plenty of times since he's been locked up, right? She just said we did our
Mhm.
little vows over the phone, but she did say it was, yeah, to me, she made it specific that it was recently in November, from what I got from what she said. What about you
You-
guys?
Do you think it was before the last live she did before she went in? You think it was before that one?
Mm, if I had to
I
take
think
an
it was the last
educated
one.
guess, I would say yes. Either they had already been talking about getting married or something. Like, marriage ain't just come up. That's what I know for sure. Marriage didn't just come up, because it had been a lot of speculations. The thing about it is that in California, it's not like Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, I could go online right now and pull up a marriage certificate, but I can't go to California and do that. So in California, um, it's a lot of ways to kind of smother it. So we don't really know, because we can't really pull it up and verify either way. But we can only go off of what they said. And based on what she said, they did exchange those vows. And California is a common law marriage state that is recognized by the courts. So if you've been living with somebody for over a certain amount of time, you're still already considered married.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
But she definitely told him she wasn't playing with him about it. She was like, "Don't try to come
Mm-hmm.
over here playing with me spiritually. I ain't
Yep.
playing with that. We not together no more."
She said he came acting like he was moving like God
A
sent him, because he
spiritual.
already knew not to play with her.
Do y'all remember when he said that though? I think it was in the closet. He was like, she told me
The
God said we
pastor,
supposed to be together. And you remember
yeah, the
when he
pastor
went on that
said.
rant? Yeah, the
Yeah, he
pastor
said,
said,
just from
right.
you got the message directly from God, the pastor.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my goodness,
The
yes.
pastor.
I would be so
She be letting him
embarrassed.
know.
I would be so embarrassed if my child's father was on live with millions of people watching and proclaiming his love for another woman, saying, I will be homeless with her and our baby. Like, I don't know. It's, I guess, different strokes for different folks, but you wouldn't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, you got one time, like my husband's in the bathroom right now. He just came from the gym. If I heard him in there on live talking about the baby mama or the ex girlfriend before me or after me or during me before me, any baby, we going viral for sure. We're going to go viral. We're going to give them
Come
exactly
on,
what
for
they
real
need.
though.
Because what we're not going to do is be playing in my face. I would have went on the video and said something. I would have did something while he would have been recording in the phone, and him would have went flying to the left or the right. Because you're
Check
not about
it.
to keep playing with me. So how much of that did she really need? Because I don't remember him ever doing that in Chrisean's presence. Like, there's no way he would ever do any of
No.
that in Krishan's presence.
Mm-mm.
Man, first off, that snoring would have stopped in the middle of when he said that out his mouth, and it would have been me in the closet saying, "You about to run away with who, mother?" That's where that would have happened at. So we would have went viral together. What you mean? It wouldn't have been
Oh,
no
me,
after that.
yeah,
I'm coming after I see this. I'm gonna be in the scene. Come on, man. It's crazy.
for real. And then on top of that, even if you didn't hear, you was asleep, I'll give you that, because she do be drunk, so she was probably dead to the world. So it's not easy to wake up a drunk person. So the next day though, when you were viral because he was talking and you was snoring, that didn't make you mad? Because I would have been so mad. I would have been too mad. Like, I would have never forgave you for that, because you just embarrassed me in front of the whole world, and literally I'm snoring like a polar bear. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Then in October, I forgot. I mean November, not no October, November. We got
Don't
baddies. We
forget
forgot
about the
about
sloppy
baddies.
toppy, hot tea. Don't forget about the sloppy toppy. He
Oh
recorded her
yeah.
doing that
Oh
too
yeah.
in
Yeah,
front
that
of her
happened in
son. Come on, man.
oh yeah. That happened in 2024 too, for sure. It definitely did. No, it didn't. That was 2023, right?
I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
as
that
far
was
as in bad, he
Either
done
2023.
way,
recorded
that
her.
was
In,
massive trifling.
was that this year? I mean, was it last year? We already in this year.
It's crazy. The year just went by so fast. It seems like everything that happened previously is all current and recent because it feels so fresh. But all I know is in November we got Chrisean going on Baddies Midwest. We didn't expect that. Um, we got the announcement of the show God's Plan. I don't know what happened with that. That felt like it was some, trickiness to get her to be on Baddies Midwest. And then we got the exposure of Tasiki, something we all had knew that there was something deeper because she had already told us, but to literally tell you in your face, and then seeing her and her friends and everybody lie so good for this pregnancy announcement when it wasn't even a pregnancy announcement, to me just confirms that she is just a liar. It really did. It confirmed to me that she's a good liar. She lies really well.
So she not pregnant, or she is pregnant, or she
No,
ain't.
she ain't. She did that to announce her single that she's dropping tomorrow.
Are you serious? Get the please. No comment.
I tell
Yeah,
you,
that was
going back to
crazy.
the closet part. Remember when they was talking about Jaden and Blue was together, but Chrisean was on the TV screen. They was watching her.
Oh
That's
Oh
what
yeah.
yeah,
Kira
yeah,
said.
yeah. She
Kira
was
Janae said
studying.
that.
She was
They
First
was
studying.
off,
both sitting in the living room and
yo, check it. Ain't no way I'm not gonna look at my man sideways if he got another woman making him this damn bad. You shouldn't be
For
bothered
real.
that pressed by no another female. And I'm sitting right here. You done wrote a whole song for me to rap to just to get back at her. Come on,
Hmm.
it's crazy.
three songs, three Miss Fit, three songs.
3. Good day.
Yeah, that's no way I would have ever made a. You would have never got me to like. I don't understand her thought pattern because I would have been like,
Mm.
I don't even want to make a song at all with you because if you was gonna let me make a song, nigga, we should have made a song before you put the next bitch on. So
Thank
that
you.
number one would have been my whole thing with
Yeah.
him. But then if I did decide to take it because it's not a bad idea, but the route you went was a bad idea because it's like why would you launch your career off of down in another woman and subbing her baby and all of that and like all of that ain't cool, but she's so innocent though, like that's not innocent to me. That's not innocent at all. That's throwing a rock, hiding your hand, and then faking like there's no beef. There is beef, baby, because you done made a whole song about me
Yeah.
and
It's up
Yeah,
another
I
in this
like
song
how
stuff.
and another song,
Chrisean,
and then Krishan still was showing you grace.
right. She kept it on Blue
And you know
when
what
she
I think?
came out with that song "Take Your
Yep,
B."
she kept saying that. She kept saying
Oh, she
Y'all already
never
know my
addressed the
Luke.
female.
And this is my whole
Hey.
this is just my point of view, like even from like Blue Girls Club or whatever. I think he was drawn to Krishan because all the other girls were so thirsty. And let's be honest, Krishan was like he's all right, but she wasn't like goo goo gaga whatever. Even when her tooth fell out, she wasn't even looking at him that way, you know what I mean? She was like innocent, and she was here, for the show. And I think that's what even drew him closer to her, like wow, she's not even
Right.
like yearning over me
She,
like that. And then plus she got injured because of foolishness. Okay. I think and then after that, he was just running after her.
yeah, she showed her appreciation for him on the sprinter while everybody else was on their phone. She stood up. She said, "Can I hug you?" And that was it.
Wow.
After that, it was Chrisean
Mm,
and Blue.
Mm-mm.
that's what I'm talking about. Like she's one of none. You hear me? One of none.
That just
They
fit.
bother
That
bother.
just fit.
then if we kind of wrap it up with December. Um, December was a lot for me. Um, it started off with a lot of Ronnie. Ronnie just trying to insert himself everywhere all of a sudden after in October, you had already told us what we already knew, that you wasn't the daddy. Now here you come in December doing this whole rant and just rave about how you this, that, and that, and you never have any receipts and proof. That's why every time me and him get together on any platform, he leaves because he knows that I've had so many private conversations with him to the point to where he can't just even be delusional. Like, he wants to pretend to be mentally ill, but ain't nothing wrong with him. He's very much aware of what he's doing and how it's affecting her and how he's trying to gain something from it. So I will hold him accountable in that aspect and say that he knows he's wrong. Stalking Chrisean, bothering her this month was not smart. Now this month, next week, we'll be getting updates on him. We'll be posting everything going on with him and his court date. He got a court date January 6th. We got Cassandra in the chat. I'm pretty sure she's going to be breaking it down and giving us all the details about that, because at the end of the day, it was just dumb for you to risk you getting on probation on December 10th to the point to where you caught a new charge and now they reopen your probation to the point to now you got a whole possible violation coming. So that's all bad. You about to go to jail all for clout chasing, and it was not worth it to me. It wasn't worth it.
And you know what, Hot T? And it's sickening to me that him or whoever else feels this way, blaming her for that. No, nobody told you to come from wherever you came from, throw on them raggedy ass blue gloves and talk all that talk and bring your little scrawny ass up in the mall to be chasing her down. You had a decision that you made. Y'all gonna stop doing that. Even with the fact that Blue taking the girl phone, Blue made the decision to take that, whatever he did to that young lady. He made the decision. He made the decision. She didn't force him to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they've been trying to spin this narrative like it's cause of her, and then he gonna sit up there and say, well, she didn't even come to the court appearance. She saved you. Even though you done did all this stuff to her, all this
Exactly.
foolishness to her. She did not show up because she know if she had showed up, it was going to be bad for you to see you straight back, all break. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes. You know what I'm saying? So then she
And in all
removed herself from
honesty,
the situation. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yep.
It makes me mad they
No, no,
keep
no.
blaming
Go
her for
ahead.
their
In all
actions.
honesty, her showing up would have been pointless anyway, because now we know she's gone, right? So what would have been the point? Because it would have only been valid in that state. So if she would have finished off with
Right.
the whole Maryland restraining order, once she left, he could have followed her and harassed her somewhere else. So there was no point. She did what she needed to do temporarily because she just needed it for that temporary amount of time while she needed to go to court and get that case out there handled and everything. And then she went on about her business. So, he needs to just let it go. He needs to leave it in 2024. There's no way that he should still be pushing this narrative, and he still has not showed us one bit of proof of him being with her. How you talking about everything, but you ain't got no proof of the things that matter? You ain't got no proof of you ever being with her while she was with Blueface. You don't have any proof of you anything you lied and said, like you were at the bird, you were there, she was with you then this time. You don't have any proof of anything. You don't have the proof of you going to court because you didn't get the sealed stamp. You don't have the receipts of that. You got a father's advocate who was exposed as a fraud trying to help you. You didn't even follow his instructions. So what more do we need to go back and forth with you about, bro? You've already discredited yourself times 1,000. So we can't prove you any more wrong than you are. You need to just let it go. You don't have nothing. And I know that you need a couple dollars. I mean, you've been better off asking us for a little help, because we might have would have helped you. We might have would have came together with a little $5, $10 here or there for you, just so that you could go on about your business versus listening to hate pages and their rhetoric and their narratives. And now you're just lost, and they're even turning on you. They're like, oh, he lost the message, and he lost. That's silly. You should have never did that.
Shut your ass down. You came over here with that stuff. I said, boy, stop it. You know that ain't your baby. Look, check it. And then on top of that, he sit up here and say that the receipts that we saw that made it look like he was just talking to himself. Those weren't facts. Well, then if you got a phone too, right? You can screenshot on your phone too, right? Well, where that proof at? You had plenty of time to put that out there if she said quote unquote, said something. You feel me? And people sit up there and they run with
Mhm.
that narrative and like, yeah, you could do anything to a text message. Well, if he had the opposite information, he would have been shown it. If
Exactly.
he and this whole
Where is
thing
your
is
messages? So you
goofy.
said she deleted all the messages. So why don't you show us the messages that she deleted then? And now that we saying this, girl, I'm pretty sure a hate page is gonna help him come up with. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop some text messages as soon as we done of something that he supposedly had a conversation with Krishan, because that's how bored they are. They're so struck on
Crazy.
trying to switch it up for her. So he wasted his time in December. We noticed that he even got him a new probation violation case coming. We know that Krishan has been seen at the nail shop in LA recently. And it doesn't mean that she's there permanently. She could have just went and visited because she is on probation in California too. So a lot of people are pushing this narrative that she's in California or not in California. We really don't know. We only seen her there to get her nails done, and we only seen her there at church one time. She wasn't at church this recent Sunday. I definitely checked. So we don't know where she's at now, but when she was in LA, she's safe there because at the same time, she's on probation there. She probably had to go check in. She can also move around. She's not on the type of probation where she's restricted to stay one place. Even though the terms and conditions may say one thing, all you got to do is let them know, hey, I got a gig here, I got a this there. She's a public figure at this point, so she can move around. All she got to do is ask for permission and let them know where she's going.
For the haters in the back, on the side.
Period. Then what else we get out this month? Um, we got the pictures of Blueface tatting Krishan's face. So that was everything. Because if y'all remember when she got her face tat, everybody was talking about her like a dog, but she was on the phone with Blue and he was like, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna get your name tatted too. She was like, oh, he said he gonna get my name tatted. Everybody's like, he lying. He ain't gonna do it. He did it. He did it. And to everybody saying he covered it up, where's the cover up? Because we ain't seen it. We don't believe what we don't see. We only go off of what we know and what we see. We fact check things. And if there's no proof, then we can't go with it, period. Now they're saying it's just the baby's name. Well, that's even better. That makes them look even sillier because let them tell it ain't his baby. So why would a person? That's a good question. I always ask. Why
There
would
you
he
go.
tag Chrisean on his face if that wasn't his child or he knew she lied to him about the testing? It goes both ways. Like it debunks them. Their lies debunk their lies. Like it's crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. Then we had the viral picture recently when he, deleted all his pictures on his page. Everybody was saying he was in the hole or whatever, and all of a sudden everything got deleted off his page, and then he comes back and slaps an archive picture back up there, and it goes viral for no apparent reason. And it just goes to show you how much influence they have on the internet, because the Shade Room got the most followers out of any blog. They was the first to post it. Because obviously they're looking for them. They can't wait for them to have some content for them to post. So I love that Ellie spoke out about that. Let me see. I'm gonna pull that up. I love Ellie too, but Ellie spoke out about the pictures that went viral. He just basically gave a story time where he said, okay, in 2025, I'm going to start with accountability. First off, this pic was 2 years ago. Of course, this wasn't my best look or a look that I'm 100% proud of. How the outcome was, I could barely see it, y'all. So let me get on my phone because I'm blind. And it got me reading like I'm slow. And I ain't. Okay, there we go. He was saying he wasn't proud of the look and how it came out, that he had a lot of wardrobe malfunctions behind the scenes, but it was no excuses. Yes, I could have put Rock in a much better dress and worked with a better designer, respectfully to them though. And yes, I could have definitely chose a much better shoe option for Blue because everybody was talking about them white boots. But I thought it was funny and cute anyway. So it was a case where we had to work with what we had with a 3-hour notice for this shoot. So I respect Ellie for that because his outfits can be very, what can I say? A lot of his outfits for Chrisean always showed a lot of skin, right? And a lot of people didn't like that. Some people did like it. I just think that him coming out and speaking on this shows a lot of growth for him too, and it also shows that he's embracing the change that Chrisean has. Because if she's changing, you're gonna be styling her. Of course, embracing that change works. So that's dope of him. So he basically said on the last note, that's the second picture. Story time continued. I have evolved as a designer and a stylist in the last 2 years, and these two artists have evolved as artists also in the last 2 years. It's all about growth and getting better and perfecting your craft as time goes. No one stays in the same stage. Just keep watching how all this will play out. To the haters, you F you, and to our real supporters, thank you for rocking with us. Just know we all coming back stronger than ever and at the top of our game. Stay tuned. We see y'all this summer. Cool off for the winter and relax. So that was dope of him, letting us know that there's going to be a different style for her. And I'm excited for that because I definitely want to see her in more of the stuff that she's been wearing recently. Because when she came out in that all white, baby, that was so cute. When she went on Baddies Midwest, that was bomb. I love that look. When she did her interview with Jamal Bryant, that look was everything. That's
Yeah.
also a highlight of the year that we forgot. Her praying for everybody. And she's doing so good, and I want everybody to just continue to grow with her. I want everybody to let go of the past, understand that we all have a past. I have a past. I have a past as a content creator that I'm not proud of, but I'm also not dwelling on it, and I'm not holding myself to that. We all can do better. And as long as you're the type of person that can take accountability, apologize, move forward, I'm okay with that. You okay with me? So that's where we're at. That's our recap of 2024. Anybody have any last thoughts?
Check it.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Fit.
Oh no, go ahead, go.
I just want to say that, watching the transition of Chrisean has been like a caterpillar that turns into a butterfly. And we're gonna watch our girl soar to new heights that we've never even dreamed of. And I'm just so happy that she has allowed to continue to put God first in everything she does. And I just can't wait for us to see her soar.
Yep, me too.
And
Miss Fitz, take us out.
oh yeah, that's all I was gonna say is yeah, I'm tapped into everything y'all said. I agree with everything, touch and agree with everything y'all said. She covered, they covered, they gonna stay covered. Ain't nothing gonna touch them. Everything that's for they bad gonna turn for their good for it reach their thresholds wherever they go, wherever they may be. And I just want to say, while the haters hate y'all, we gonna keep elevating. If you feel me, you feel me. Put them peaches in the chat for me, okay? Big
Period.
love, never little one. Triple thick baby out.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And I would love to say that it started off negative, but we brought it back, and that's good. And I'm not dwelling on that. I'm moving forward. I don't want to hear, excuse me, nothing else about it because I don't want to have to snap. Excuse me. But I appreciate everybody for supporting me today. And hit.
I got you. If you need to mute, go ahead and mute, girl. I got you.
You
Like
okay?
she was saying, it's been a great live, man. It did. The devil tried to turn this thing for negative, and she got back on board. And she saw that. She said, "Not today, Satan. Not never. Okay,
That's
go.
right.
Don't play in traffic. Then play with me. It's safer. I promise you. Promise you, because that was some crazy hot mess. I didn't get to speak on that earlier, but I saw how that went down, and I felt how it was going down. And he tried it. He tried to make her. He tried to
Yeah.
single her out. He tried to make it seem like that she had been in the background on some Bugatti, talking another way with him. And
Mhm.
then with the, we peeped that whole game. He tried that on today. You know what I'm saying? He's, I don't know what his thing is with estrogen. I don't know if he taking it and it's got him going all emotional and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, no real man gets out here and speaks on women parts or anything dealing with a woman personally, because you don't know, because you don't go through it unless you're
Right.
trying to go through it. I mean, let us know something. You know what I'm saying? Because we
Yeah.
too comfortable. He too comfortable saying estrogen. What man get out here and just say estrogen every day? Like you high off extra. Who does that? And women don't even sit around, oh, that's that testosterone. We don't talk about that because we don't know about that. Why would we speak on something we don't know about? And I think that's goofy as hell. You bet. Okay, I'll just hold it down. Go
Thank you,
ahead.
Miss Fitz. Thank you, everybody. And I see the chat. I see everybody. And I want y'all to know that y'all all helped me a lot out today, because I almost went left and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I just, jumped off and started our own thing and finished it up and we wrapped it up. That's good. So moving forward, I know better. I will take accountability. I knew better before. So it is what it is. We're out. Thank you. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like and come back again.